Alright, about 24 hours left until the Jubilee, and I believe I've gotten all the bounties from the Keeper that I can.
There is one bounty you have not collected that you could still collect.
What's that?
To build 6 different types of ships. Currently, you have built 5 different types of ships. This would require you to build a berth and make a frigate, as well as a shelter to put it in, but you could do so with the resources available and time remaining.
Sure, that sounds like a good way to spend time while waiting. Gah, come on, I want it right below the berth.
This sort of thing has come up before, and it has always been due to human error.
Thanks. Since I'm making a ship that needs crude fuel anyways, I might as well go searching for a large rift to fuel it while waiting for these to finish.
Preparing warp vector. Warning. Error detected with warp drive. Warp tunnel unstable. Warning. Warp tunnel unstable.
What happened?
The warp tunnel failed to fully form while the warp drive was active. Fortunately, the ship arrived at its destination and does not appear to be damaged.
What are the chances of that happening again and damaging the ship?
Unknown.
Nothing I can do about it then. Might as well continue looking for a rift.
Activating jump engines. No large rifts detected.
Guess that means I need to keep jumping. Ah, finally found one. It doesn't look any bigger than the small rifts, and it seems to distort space less.
The term large and small is not due to the rift's actual physical size within this spacetime plane. It is just a convenient term to differentiate between rifts that provide fine crude matter, which provides little fuel, or rough crude matter, which provide large quantities of fuel.
I still think the small ones look cooler. And while that's refining, it's time to check on my berth and shelter.
Both of them should have finished building while you were searching for a rift and extracting crude. Preparing warp vector.
You're right. Looks like they're done.
Error activating berth.
What's wrong?
The message only reports server error. It could be as simple as a slight communication glitch with the keeper.
Let me try again.
Error activating berth.
I'm going to try the shelter instead then.
Shelter online.
Okay, that would indicate connection to the keeper's fine. Let me try the berth again.
Error activating berth.
Could the nanobots have constructed it wrong?
That is unlikely, but it is possible that your network node is overloaded and does not have enough available power.
Good idea. Let me check that. Yep, you're right. The network node is almost at full capacity and definitely doesn't have enough power left to power on the berth.
I recommend powering down structures you do not need right now.
Good idea. Well, I'm not planning on building any corvettes soon, so might as well power down the mini berth. And I have a base dedicated to refining, so I don't need the refinery or mini printer I have here.
Mini berth offline. Refinery offline. Mini printer offline.
Let's see if the berth powers on now.
Berth online.
There we go. Now let's take a look at what ships I can make with it.
While there are 6 different ships you can make with the berth, there are 4 that stand out. The Lorha is a dedicated hauler, capable of carrying the most goods for the cost. Be aware it is incapable of equipping mining lasers or weapons. The Lai is a fast attack vessel, similar to the Recurve but more powerful. The USV works best as a mining vessel. It is capable of running 2 small mining lasers continually or a small mining laser and a medium mining laser with minimal downtime, especially with a reaping shell. The Tades is the largest vessel that can be built with the berth. Able to equip 3 mining lasers or weapons, it is capable of quickly clearing out a group of enemies or stripping an asteroid.
It looks cool, but expensive.
You do not currently have the resources to build it. If interested in claiming the bounty from the Keeper, I would suggest building an USV, which is the cheapest and fastest built ship.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
USV class ship designation I-4-20H3 is online and ready to be equipped.
Okay, time to equip this thing and see how well it mines. Wow, that's pretty fast mining compared to the Reaver.
It would go even faster if you used your reaping shell, which is more efficient with power.
Good idea. I'll go try that out.
Preparing warp vector. Preparing warp vector.
The efficiency of the mining lasers with the reaping shell is really noticeable.
And with its large cargo hold, you can bring a full load of ore back to your base for refining instead of refining out at the asteroid like you have been doing.
I can see both pros and cons to doing that.
Warning, Jubilee class event detected. Estimating less than 60 seconds before it reaches the system, resulting in total destruction of all ships and structures.
Huh? What do you mean by total destruction? A Jubilee is a celebration, a kind of party.
I never said that. A Jubilee class event is the Keeper's designation for something that causes massive devastation on a galactic scale. When I attempted to explain this to you, you muted me.
Oh yeah, I did mute.